Hello and welcome to BG by Night Rebirth, episode 28, Unholy Hymns. I'll be your storyteller this evening, Faye the Pagan.
I am Jack the Tripper, playing Arius of Clan Tremere.
I am that one bloke playing the character Bartholomew Heath of Clan Gangrel.
And I am Kin Spooky, and I'm playing Cleo Dalton of Clan Sloopring.
So, where we last left off with our coterie. What an explosive last session. Literally. You guys had been sent on a mission. Well, Arius was sent. Rest of the coterie ensued on a mission to gather some things of kindred canine artifacts. You guys were sent to the murder home, where you did find Crow. You did find Testament. The SI came and accompanied you guys to this, Caleb and some SI came and accompanied you guys on this mission. It ended up with Arius going into the room, retrieving a book, a small sword thing, Caleb very much questioning all of that, and there was a little bit of a fight going down between Bart, Testament, Cleo, and Marcus. Well, it ended up in an eruption of fire. Fire everywhere, fire bad. And it seemed as if Cleo had drank the final drop of Testament. And when Crow came up, she declared that Testament was the prince. Bart, sadly in torpor. So, it has been a week since that traumatic event. The coterie and Marcus have been kind of laying low in Arius's grand mansion of an estate. Bart still out of it. But of course our kindred had been graciously trying to, stuff some blood into his mouth occasionally. He might need some.
Sorry.
It might help. Who knows?
It's in my head, it's like feeding a baby. Come on, there you go.
No, we just have like a funnel in your mouth.
Sounds about right. That sounds about right.
So, I'll go ahead. Arius, where are you this evening?
I'm gonna be probably sitting at a desk in my room, looking over some of the papers and things that I've gotten, and the sword, and still just kind of going over some details.
Okay. Quite a lot of details to go over. Have you held the sword?
I'm sure at this point I've touched it, yeah.
Okay. That being said, can you go ahead and roll me a Wits and Occult?
Wits and Occult.
Cheered.
Question. It's been a week, so we're going to reset our hunger. Would you like me to go ahead and just make a rouse check?
Yes. Actually, everybody except for Bart. If you'll go ahead and...
I get hungry.
Is that how tonight's going to be?
Apparently.
Oh, no.
I also get hungry.
Oh, that's what tonight's going to be.
Okay.
Looks like Bart's back on the menu, boys. Okay. And then, now I'll go ahead and roll the Wits and Occult, since I know my blood dice. That is a messy critical. 6 total successes.
Okay. This is how we're going to play this out. In the time that you have held the sword, it doesn't necessarily feel like blood magic, anything you're accustomed to, but there is something with this sword. It is not just some ancient, thing of note. There's something to it.
Okay.
Which it does look rather old.
So, alright, the sword is old, since some sort of, for lack of a better term, some sort of magic on it, but it's not necessarily thaumaturgy.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha.
Also to note, I would definitely say not long after the incident, Catherine did come by to check on you. She very much gave you all explicit direction to lay low. Now, I assume you probably did not tell her of what is in your possession quite yet. Okay.
That assumption is
correct.
Completely valid.
But she did absolutely tell you guys to lay low. She didn't seem 100% in the know.
Okay.
So, you've been researching the book. And as you're kind of looking over it, looking over the knife, looking over everything, you hear your doorbell go off.
Okay. I guess I'll get back to this later. I'll stand up and make my way.
Okay. You gonna peep out the door, or you gonna open it?
We got a peephole.
You got a peephole?
Big ass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll take a look out the peephole.
It is what appears to be Caleb and another man.
Who wants to talk to you about
Lord
what Saber
Saber
Jesus?
Jesus
Christ.
Probably. I'll unlock the door and open it.
Caleb's standing there. He's got his standard apparel on. The man next to him seems to be in very much the SI clothing that you had seen on others.
Okay.
I will tell you, you don't even have to roll. This man does not look familiar whatsoever.
Okay.
How you doing, kid?
Yeah, doing okay. Not that it's bad to see you, but I don't think I remember sharing where I lived with you.
Yeah, you didn't. Do you,
Jesus Christ.
How about we talk about this outside?
By all means. And I'll step aside and wait for the men.
Caleb walks in, the man follows behind.
Well, who's your friend?
Oh, it's Jared. It's a really nice place. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
You guess.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Alright, son.
I mean, it hasn't caught on fire yet, which is always a plus. Let's try to keep it that way.
Tempting fate there.
I'll try.
So. Are all your people okay?
For the most part. One of my friends didn't do so well, so...
It was the burly guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's been out of it for almost this entire week. He still hasn't come out of the torpor yet.
I have a proposition for you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I feel like we did rather well, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more than happy to help you with your little problem with your friend. in exchange for you tell me what the fuck those items were.
Sure.
Okay.
But what are you gonna do to help him?
I'm gonna wake him up.
Okay, I've been feeding him for an entire week and he hasn't woken up.
I can get him up.
You're more than welcome to try.
What is the giggle?
Oh, sorry.
He's in a mood.
He is in a mood.
Bart's over there just having a goofy dream in torpor. Well, you wanna...
Yeah, show me where he is.
Alright, right this way.
Come on, Jared.
Come on, Jared.
I can't. Alright.
We can't be serious.
Alright.
I'm sorry, it's a mood today. I'm a child.
It is a mood today. That's fine. Alright, yeah. I'll lead him.
Okay.
I'll lead Caleb and Jared
Jared.
to where Bart is in Torpor.
Guys, just as a reminder, we're just friends playing a game. Sometimes we don't know how to act right.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sorry.
So you're gonna lead Caleb and
Lead Jared.
I just don't.
Hey, Jared.
I've never expected a priest called Jared. I've never met a priest called Jared.
Now you have.
now you have.
Father Jared.
Did they call him Father Jared or the Jared?
The Jared.
The Jared.
Padre Jared.
Oh. Okay, so you led Caleb and Jared to the room with Bart.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Bart, you're supposed to be Torboard.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. So they walk in. I assume Bart's still just laying on the bed.
Yeah.
Possibly some little blood on the sheets trying to feed him.
More than likely.
More than likely. Looks like he's been through it, for lack of better terms.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb walks over to him. He doesn't look good.
Oh, shit, John.
So anyway, we're going to go ahead and go on our 15-minute break.
No, we're not.
We're going to see you guys here in 15 minutes. Apparently we were not ready yet.
Sorry.
No.
Alright.
Sorry.
It's just how you did that. It's like, he's not good. Oh, God.
Yeah, he got beat up pretty bad.
Okay.
And we were lucky probably to even get him out of there, to be honest. So, I'll kind of step back and cross my arms. Do your thing.
Pause the scene.
So Spooky's dying
now.
Damn, I was going to her next.
She's standing over his dead body, like, he doesn't look so good. Like, no, yeah?
Oh, man.
That's what 15 aggravated damage looks like.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
That's so good.
Cleo, where would you and Marcus have been? Oh.
One of the spare rooms.
Okay.
It's a mansion. There's got to be like
Oh, yeah.
5 bedrooms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that good of a mansion.
Come on. If there's a fountain in the entryway, I think there's at least 5 bedrooms.
Agreed.
Agreed. So
Like-
they're in one of the spare rooms, or are they just like sitting and talking, or? Damn it!
I didn't even say anything there.
You know.
Oh,
You know.
do.
You know what they're doing.
I'm gonna have to pay the cleaning lady extra.
Are we fading to black in the beginning of a session?
Fuck yeah.
Why not?
We'll just do a little time jump. Wham bam, things happen.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they were doing
Yeah.
the scrumping.
It's grumping. That's That's a beautiful way of putting it.
Um,
Probably what it sounds like.
oh! So, oh goodness, breathing. Is it safe to assume that you guys were done, and were able to hear the doorbell? That's where I'm trying to go with this.
I would say probably we're scrumping, right? During the doorbell scene, but then by the time Caleb came inside with Jared, the Jared, I think after that,
Okay.
we'd be done.
Okay.
The Jared.
The Jared. Okay. I haven't really heard anybody ring the doorbell here. Should,
That happened?
Yes. Yes, dear, it happened.
I wasn't paying attention.
Understandable. Should we go downstairs and check?
I mean, what is the etiquette? This is not our house.
I don't know about you, but I don't want the panic of just sudden fire happening out of nowhere.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've left a burning building naked, so.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I would prefer you to be clothed. How about you put some clothes on?
I'll put on clothes.
I'm going to put some clothes on.
You don't have to. Just saying.
I'm going to. I appreciate the compliment, dear, but I don't think your coterie mates want to see me in the nude.
You don't know what they're into.
I don't want to find out what they're into. So
Okay,
how about
right,
we,
yeah.
Cleo, dear, honey, how about we both put on clothes and find out who our visitors are?
Okay, fine. Alright. Alright.
Okay.
Round 2 first, though? Or.
No.
Okay, yeah, alright. That's valid. Okay, alright.
So after a few moments, the pair put their clothes on and they make their way down. I'm going to say this is probably about the same time where Arius kind of steps back. The room that Bart's in, I imagine, is actually not that far from the front door and all that.
Yeah.
And so, I'm going to put a lot of faith in Marcus and Cleo. Would they go towards the sounds of talking?
Yes. Yeah, probably, yeah.
So, we have Bart torpored on the bed. Caleb above him, just the Jared next to him. Arius backed off. And here comes Cleo and Marcus at the door.
I'm gonna do a little courtesy knock. You know, even if the door's open, you know, I'll do it in the door frame.
Yeah, the door's open, so when you knock, I'll
still
come
do
look
it.
over. Yeah. Good evening.
Hi. Apparently there was a doorbell.
Yeah, we have a visitor. And I'm gonna kind of motion towards Caleb and the Jared.
I'm gonna give a little wave and be like, "Nice to see you again, Father. I didn't know that you were coming."
A lot of people don't when I knock. But anyway, stop.
Sorry.
You giggling keeps liking me.
Just stand outside. We'll let you know when you're out of
Child,
torpor.
okay.
Just stand outside.
Being torpor. Yeah, I figured it was a good idea to come by. I knew your friend,
Yeah.
was in some pretty rough shape.
So did did God tell you where we were? Did you follow the car?
I mean, you could say God told me where you were.
Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna look at Arius, and I'm gonna be like, you know, telling him something with my eyes, like, I'm a little concerned, but I'm not gonna say that out loud, because I'm not gonna offend the priest man. But I'm looking at him with my eyes.
Arius just kind of, like, nods slightly and kind of, like, shrugs, like, I don't know. Apparently he says he has a way to help Bart out of torpor.
Okay, all right. And well, do we know what way that is?
I was actually about to perform God's grace here. Caleb then turns to Jared, and Caleb pulls out like a little vial from his jacket. It does appear as if there was some liquid in it. There is not. He looks at Jared. You did take of the blood, right? And Jared's like, yes, I took it. Caleb kind of looks at all of you guys for a minute. I know we've gone through some things. I need you guys to trust me on this.
You know, saying, hey, trust me, isn't usually the most trust-building thing to say right before you...
I'm fully aware.
I might be able to trust you a little bit better if I know what's going to happen. No offense to you or your position or station. A whole lot of religious trauma over here.
Understand. Jared, why don't you start praying over what Bart, was that his name? Bart. Yeah. Jared, why don't you start praying? Jared kind of gets closer to Bart. He starts Heavenly Father, while this is going on, Caleb's kind of patting Jared on the back. Jared, honey, you have to move closer. The dead can't hear you from over there. And he's like edging him kind of closer to Bart, where at the point he's kind of looming over Bart. Doesn't look anything malicious or anything like that. He's grasping his rosary. He's just, Caleb's kind of just patting Jared on the back. Caleb reaches into his jacket, and quicker than most kindred can see, Caleb slits his throat.
Oh, God!
Jared's blood starts pouring over Bart, over his mouth. Caleb is kind of holding Jared at this point, and he kind of just reaches over and kind of tucks Bart's mouth open a little bit more, making sure the blood is in fact going into Bart's mouth.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about this.
Poor Jared.
You want your friend awake, don't you?
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to have to kill someone to do it.
Sometimes you have to make tough calls.
Okay.
By the way, as you are looking around the room, Marcus seems completely unfazed by this. Like, this is another day in the neighborhood.
Oh, wow, free body.
Naturally.
He's just...
You gonna keep that?
You gonna eat all of that? Yeah.
You can use that later.
Of course, Caleb's still kind of holding on to Jared, making sure he doesn't topple over onto Bart, kind of holding the body as the blood just kind of drains from his throat into Bart. Bart.
So...
Actually, I need to do one more thing. And then we'll be good.
I've had weirder threesomes. It's alright.
Oh no.
this one time in Paris.
Waking up with only one dead body next to you, that's a low count.
Yeah, I mean, Mithras, God, he knew how to party.
Okay, good. So, Bart,
Yeah.
in your torpor state, you've had these weird visions. Weird things have come to you. But you start to kind of feel... It's almost like a haze is kind of going away. Almost like when you first wake up from being put under.
Yeah.
You immediately taste this vitae. Or this blood. It's not even vitae. This blood. In your mouth. It is... If sunshine didn't hurt you, and it was bottled up, this is a sun-kissed baby.
Oh, shit. Love orange soda.
Now that being said, you do need to drink more.
Okay.
You are awake, you can move, but your primary function is to drink.
Alright. I'm latching right on to that motherfucker then. I'm just...
As Bart kind of moves up, Caleb just... At this point, he's just kind of got the back of Jared's head just so he, doesn't fall completely.
He's awake. It worked.
Lord works in mysterious ways.
Do you do that often then? Like, can we talk about that or?
No, we can't talk about that. And
Oh, that's
with the hand that had the knife, he just kind of wipes off the blade on his pants, his black slacks, and just kind of sticks the knife away.
I appreciate what you're doing to help, but I'm concerned with the ease at which you do it.
What do you mean?
You just acted like that was nothing to cut some guy's throat open.
It's not anything when the Lord tells you to do it.
Did God tell you to do that to Jared specifically? Like, what did he do?
Jared had it coming.
Yeah.
All right. Amen. Praise God.
God told me. What was the real reason? He owed me $5.
Oh, jeez.
God damn, dude.
Oh, no.
No, Jared had it coming. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll stick a pin in that.
I came here to help your friend. Obviously, other than being hungry, he seems pretty decent.
Yeah. You're just like rolling that human up like a
Yeah, no, I'm sucking
toothpaste, just
everything
getting
out
the
of him.
last drop out.
Yeah. If I had that brutal feed power, that would have been used real fast.
Yeah.
And that keeps somebody else from knowing your lovely abode.
I appreciate that, although I'm still a little concerned how you know. But that is water under the bridge at this point, so
It is in your best interest that I know, son.
I hope so.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't know that I'm going to be the first person he's going to want to see when he's done feeding, so Cleo, do you want to wait for him to finish? Make sure he's okay?
I think we should all just stay right here, I think. Respectfully. Like, I think we've moved past the whole thing, you know? I think it'll be fine. I think he'll be happy to see you.
With that, you hear the clinking of sneakers on the floor. Bro!
Bruh.
What?
Where you at?
I'm in Bart's room.
Oh shit, okay. Few moments.
He's just on the intercom in every room in the house. Bro,
No,
yeah.
no, he's walking around.
Oh,
He's
okay.
walking around. Few moments. Abel kind of pokes his head around. Oh.
Yeah, don't ask questions. Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will have to clean this up. There's literally
Yeah, you will.
blood everywhere.
Yeah, you know, I'll come back at a better time.
Are you still...
Okay. He just kind of walks off.
I'll stick my head out. If you see Vicken, please send her this way.
See your girlfriend. Cool.
Yeah.
Got it, bro.
So, quick question. Father, are you gonna take the body with you? Are we gonna have to take care of that?
Marcus probably is happy to have a body.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
What is that? Marcus kind of puts a hand on your shoulder, Cleo. We could take care of it.
I'm gonna kind of like look over my shoulder at Marcus and like lower my tone, even though we're all kindred and we can all hear me anyway. Whatever. I'm just gonna be like, Marcus, sweetie, I don't want to take care of it. I don't want anything to do with that.
Then let me take care of it.
Okay. I don't want to be present for that. I don't know what you're gonna.
I don't want you to be present.
Are you gonna fucking?
No.
Okay. Alright. We're good. Then we're fine. We're good. It's fine.
Did you really?
Promise? I don't.
Cleo, we'll talk about this later.
Someone in this room may or may not have mentioned that, you know. I'm gonna name names.
May or may not have mentioned what?
Rumors. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. Yeah, as long as you're not.
What rumors?
That sometimes maybe your family does things with the bodies.
We do things with the bodies, but not with our dicks, sweetheart.
Okay, well, I wasn't. Yeah. You just seemed excited to have the body, so, you know.
Cleo, we will talk about this later.
Okay, yep.
Not in front of our friends.
If they look over, I'm actually just dead staring at both of them.
I'll take care of the body.
Mm-hmm. Sure. This is a great night so far.
After a few moments, Caleb kind of realizes Bart has it, and he just kind of drops Jared. Alright, so, that's my end of the deal.
Well, from what I can tell so far, the sword seems related to a character known as Enoch. Referenced a lot of the times actually as Enoch the Wise, first child there supposedly of Cain, and his advisor. I can't tell much from the sword itself. It does appear to be very old, and that's all I can tell about it.
When you say Cain, are you referring to
The brother of Abel, Cain.
and what is it's almost like you can kind of see on his face, like a lot of things are just like light bulbs are going off in his head. What exactly? I've heard several different things, son. What exactly is Cain to your type?
It depends on who you ask. It's there are differences of opinions, but for the most, he would be viewed, from my understanding, as our progenitor, the first of our kind.
So if... Interesting. So you believe that this weapon is some form of connection to Enoch?
According to the notes, it seems to be somewhat related to him. I don't
What can it do?
know yet.
Did the notes not say anything it can do?
Did the notes say if it can do anything?
No.
Okay. No. Just double checking.
You're good.
No, it doesn't explain really any more details other than that. A lot of history stuff. Some things about the first city. You know, apparently was a pretty big character there.
So, let me ask, we risked our lives. I lost some good men. I just killed Jared for historical artifacts.
Sucks to suck.
They don't do anything. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I'm trying to tell you I don't know what they do yet. I don't know. It's gonna take time.
How about you go ahead and do a, what's an insight for me? What were you gonna say, Cleo?
I was just gonna raise my hand and be like, his hand's all messed up. And we almost lost Bart. Like, have you seen his hand? And I don't know. I mean, I imagine at this point, it's not like a burned, crispy little nub. But I am going to motion there raise his hand.
Yeah, that does go to. I do need to look and see about if I've healed my 3.
I don't know if he would heal completely by this point.
3 aggravated, but I
Oh, in a week? Probably.
Yeah.
It also depends if you're more focused on researching than healing.
True.
yeah,
True.
probably been somewhat. So would I heal some? But like 1, 2 of aggravated. Okay. Well, I got 2 successes.
Okay, so you would notice something seems off about Caleb. Something about his demeanor. You're not quite sure what, but something about his demeanor seems off. Yes, so your friend, Miss, obviously I have fixed. His hand, I'm not quite sure about that.
Can I scry the soul?
Absolutely!
Wow.
Wow, what do you gotta do again? Do you have it readily available?
It's,
Help an ST out.
yeah, I mean, kind of.
1-800 help an ST out.
That aspect is going.
Where is it? Help me here. Because I mean, you got the book right there, but I can't find it.
Yeah, you can. I have faith.
There we go.
I have faith.
Okay.
Page 250.
Spirit's touch. It's right there. Scry the soul, but it's actually just.
Yeah. Awesome. Let me look. So, do your 1 rouse check.
Boom. Passed.
And then you do intelligence and aspects. Father Caleb.
Get that crit. Let's see what else is going on with this bitch.
Yeah, blood potency.
Fuck yeah, daddy.
Oh, shit.
I critted.
Fuck yeah.
The excitement in the room.
Yep.
Love it.
I got 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
Okay, let's see.
I love it. That's so good. I willed it into existence.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for that.
Let's see. The emotional state of Caleb is stressed. Stressed. Very highly stressed. Anxious. In dire straits, one could even say. Like a man trying to do something before the end of the world. Obviously, we know he is thin blood. He is not under the influence of any blood sorcery. However, there is something about him. Specifically, that vial. Like, there's remnants of something, but it is unlike blood sorcery.
Okay.
He is not committed to diablerie. Unexpected. Something unexpected. Sorry, give me a moment.
You're fine. You're fine.
Unexpected, because it is a critical.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I hope this lasts. Excitement.
I will give two things, because for critical, I feel like it needs to be something, and so I'm gonna give you two minor things.
Okay.
But things of note.
Okay.
He does not seem to have any ill will towards you or your group.
Okay.
Whatsoever. And you can tell that even though, as you kind of dive deep into his soul, even though he is of thin blood, this is not someone to take lightly.
Okay. Okay. There's some power there.
There is some power there.
Gotcha. Are you okay, Caleb?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm
Seem a little shaken.
I'm quite fine. I'm just trying to I guess figure out if what we did was worth it. I seem to be facing a lot more blows than you guys.
Is there something going on?
Oh, nothing besides the fact that I lost all my men that night.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
It's probably my sister.
Your sister.
Yeah, the one that came up the stairs through the flames.
That's your sister.
Not biologically, but through the vitae, so to speak, we were sired by the same teacher.
Okay, that makes sense.
I do regret the loss of your people, though.
It's part of the job.
Hopefully once I have proper time to get everything figured out and to study and research just a little bit more, I can figure it out. But I know whatever it is was dangerous in her hands.
And we killed the prince, so the lives of your men were not in vain.
I can still hear that, right?
Yeah.
Can I stop drinking and be like, do
Yeah.
fuck what?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to stop and like, do fuck what?
Yeah, Testament turns out was the prince.
I'm just trying to drop Jared's body. I'm assuming he's fucking
Oh,
done.
Jared's gone.
Yeah, I'm just clunk.
I ate him. Well, it was a joint effort.
I'm now going to sit up in the bed. Okay, so
Hi!
hello.
Glad
Welcome
to
back.
see you're still
Hello.
kicking.
Yeah. So you killed Testament.
Joint effort. You distracted him.
Okay. So you're telling me the weakest kindred I've ever known
Thanks.
killed Testament.
That's really nice of you to say.
You're welcome.
It's not like I cried because I was worried about you or anything, so, you know, good to see you too.
I have a lot of emotions in me right now, considering
Yeah,
he
we all
tortured
do.
me for a week. I've been gunning for him for about, 10 years.
Well, he was busy beating your ass when
Yeah.
she saved you.
Yeah, no, I feel like I should be more mad, but I'm just kind of happy he's fucking dead.
Why be mad? We saved you.
I know, it's just the emotions. Thank you for that. And he was Prince?
Apparently, that's what. And I'm gonna point to Arius. That's what his sister said.
Yeah.
So, she saw Cleo kill the prince.
She didn't necessarily see the act, but Cleo
He was dead by the time that.
Okay.
over the pile of ashes.
So either Testament killed Amir, or Amir is a little bit higher on the food chain now. Oh, where's my hat?
Oh, I put your stuff
Oh, thank
right
you.
over there.
Thank you, God. Oh.
You almost didn't make it out of this one.
Yeah, no, I feel like shit.
That's Jared. The dead body. It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be. I don't care how I'm back. I'll ask that question later, I guess. I really don't. Why is he here?
He brought Jared.
I brought Jared. I woke you up.
I'm so confused by...
Yeah.
Okay, so priest dude can do weird stuff.
Apparently.
Heard.
Yeah.
Amen. We're very grateful.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. By the grace of God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That person. So how badly did we fuck up? Or we got a sword?
Yeah, we got what we need with the place burnt down, so we're not going back there.
Okay.
My sister set everything on fire, apparently.
Oh,
Caleb
great.
lost a lot of men in there.
I am sorry for your loss.
And I'm still trying to figure out everything that I was able to get out of there.
How much does Catherine know?
Not a lot.
Oh, that's not good. Did you tell her we killed the prince?
No.
Okay, that's not good at all.
I've been busy, and we need to discuss these things before we just...
Are we doing that right now?
Seems like it.
Okay,
We missed you. We're glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like I'm intruding.
Wait, is this Marcus talking?
No, this is Kate.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So that we don't run paths again this way, can I just give you my phone number
That would be great.
instead of just showing up at your place?
I would like that.
Yes. I would like us to stay in touch, son.
Absolutely. I will get back to you as I find out more.
Please do.
And if you know anything about this stuff, if somehow you have knowledge of our history or something that might help supplement what I have here.
I can do some digging. I can I can do.
Biblical figures and such, so maybe your side has some mythology or lore behind it that will make sense with some of this. I don't know.
I'll see what I can figure out. You see what you can figure out. He kind of reaches into his jacket, pulls out a card. It looks like a ministries card, like preacher card. Has his name on it, has a phone number.
I'll take the card, put it in my pocket.
Just get a hold of me if you find out anything. Glad to see you're doing well, Bart.
Yeah, thank you for Jared.
Caleb kind of turns to Marcus. You're going to take Jared, right? And Marcus is like, yeah, I'll take Jared.
Oh, please.
Until we meet again. God bless.
Thanks, Caleb.
Yeah.
And if you need help with anything,
I'll let you know. Good day.
good day.
Good day.
Good night.
And Caleb sees his way out, and you hear the front door open and the front door close.
Okay, didn't stay in the mansion. That's good. Oh God, we are so fucked. So Crow pretty much saw us kill the prince.
More or less.
Marcus, were you present for that?
Yes. So what does that mean?
Oh God. Well, from what I remember, we're both blood hunted anyway. Last time I checked, so I don't know what double blood hunted means. I don't know if we're on the red list now. Hopefully not. So for you and maybe Cleo, that's probably a bad situation. You have pretty much opened a war between the Camarilla, between the Giovanni or Hikata. I don't know what has changed there. From what I remember, the Giovanni, the whole deal is they're independent, just so they don't fuck around with Camarilla stuff. So
I think this a lot depends on what Crow does with the information and how she interprets it and spins it.
Well, the fun thing about the Camarilla is there's a lot of things that could be happening. Either one of the Primogen are trying to take control right now and become prince and pushing their claim to it. B, Testament had a heir, so they're prince and trying to once again make sure that they hold that. C, they're just all in chaos killing each other right now. I think there's a few others, but I'm kind of blanking right now. By technical right, Cleo, you are prince, but you have to push and hold that claim. I'm sure just saying that you're a Tremere will go only so far until someone figures out you're a Salubri.
Bad news about that.
Okay.
I may or may not have been, there was a lot going on. The emotions were high, the adrenaline. And I ate Testament, and I may or may not have taken off my hat and made all 3 eye contact with
Blood hunted, cool.
Yeah.
Definitely blood hunted. Oh God.
We've been laying low here this entire week, and
yeah.
Catherine reached out. She told us to stay put and lay low. We didn't have much contact, but I was not very forthcoming with any information during our interaction.
That's not good.
What do I tell her? Am I supposed to tell her that we're possibly known for killing the prince?
Yeah. This is, yeah.
What is she gonna do?
I don't know, but she deals in information, and her not having that information puts her in a weak position. But all under the bridge, there's a lot of blood on me, and I have a lot of holes in me. That's fun.
Yeah. I'm sure you heard most of that then about the sword.
Yeah,
Papers.
yeah, that sounds important.
Enoch. Guy.
Yeah.
Child there of Cain. Well, the sword, I don't understand. It definitely contains some sort of power. But I just don't understand it or know what it is yet.
Well, if they call in...
Am I supposed to tell Catherine about that too?
I mean, that's all up to you at that point. Was it something that she wanted?
She sent us in there for kindred artifacts.
I don't know. Probably best to figure out what the hell it is before handing it over, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it can fuck up shit, what's the name for Justicar coming in. Hopefully it can stop that if they call a Justicar in. Oh man, everything's gonna burn. It's gonna be fun.
I missed your positivity.
Thank you. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Understandable.
Thank you.
I believe this is a good point to have our first break.
Yeah.
We've gone over just a little bit.
Good.
Alright, Kindred. So, we're going to take our break. I don't know why I said first break. It's our only break. Give us about 10-15 minutes. Please get up, hydrate, walk, have a Jared snack, and we'll be back. Welcome back, Kindred. I hope you enjoyed your break, got up, walked, had you a little bit of a Jared, and now it's time back to return to our story. Your laugh kills me.
Sorry. I feel like that needs to be a thing.
It is now.
Okay.
So Coterie, you guys were discussing. Continue.
So Marcus, is there anyone in the Giovanni family that wants you dethroned and can use this against you?
Not that I know of, but
that's good.
I don't. There could be, I suppose.
Yeah, I really don't know how y'all are gonna spin this. So good luck with that.
They don't fuck dead bodies, Bart.
Oh,
what?
So that's who assumed.
I'm just letting him know. Because I don't think he was paying attention. I'm just informing him.
That's not on the list of important stuff right now.
No.
I'm just letting you know what you missed.
I appreciate that I'm now aware that y'all don't fuck dead bodies, even though technically we are dead bodies. So,
So what's the call then? Do we need to...
I'm going to message Catherine.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yes.
I'm sure she would like to hear from you.
Oh, that's going to be a fun conversation. I am going to bust out my phone and text her, hey, we need to talk.
Takes only a few moments. You get a text back. Would you like to meet, or would you like me to call?
Whatever works for you. Just to let you know, I am in extreme amounts of pain right now. Oh, I'll send that.
In a few moments, your phone rings.
Hell yeah. Putting it on speaker. Hello, Catherine.
Yes, Bart.
Just as a heads up, you're on speakerphone. So we have a problem.
Who is we?
Me, Arius, Cleo, and Marcus.
Yes. Continue.
We have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I was torqued, so I did not know this information. We apparently killed the prince. While we're getting your stuff.
Disconnect the line now. I'll be there soon.
And hanged up.
Yep. I didn't really want to do that by myself.
Well, we're all here, so this will be alright. It'll be fine.
I don't think she's going to be extremely happy about that.
She won't, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Sure.
Knowing her, she'll use this to her advantage. So, yeah. We're really fucked. Like, more so than we've been before. I don't know about y'all, but I think it's time to leave. Like, the city type leave.
Let's not jump ahead of things.
Oh no, I still need to find Susie. Did we find her?
I'm just gonna look over at Cleo.
No.
And then back to Bart and kind of shake my head. No, I
That's
didn't see any
sad.
traces of her, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll be staying in the city a little bit longer then. But I'm going to be real with y'all. My plan is after finding Susie, make sure her and Caroline are okay and secure somewhere, and I will be probably getting out.
Let's see how
What
things
about Freya?
go.
I kind of want to go find her, honestly. Being real.
Let's see how things go. Depending on what is on our plate to have to handle.
Best case scenario, all the Camarilla people are fighting each other and dying.
I will help you find Susie.
Appreciate that, thank you.
Sure.
So do you want to have that talk we promised to have, or we want to wait a little bit until after Catherine yells at us?
Well, we have time until she's here. I'm glad we're all okay.
Yeah, me too. Can I get out of this bed and there's blood and Jared here? There's Jared all over this room.
Let's go wait in the entrance at least over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Catherine
go.
arrives.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly get out of bed and feel the pain in my entire body.
There might be a change of clothes somewhere that you left here. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go do that after the talk, I guess.
We look like shit.
I feel like it too, so that works.
Yeah.
That works.
I'm gonna kind of look at both of them, then turn and start walking towards the entrance, the hall.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
With the fountain.
Fountain.
Yeah.
Are we actually passing like the entrance to the fountain?
The fountain is in the
In
entrance.
the
Oh,
entrance
yeah.
of
Oh,
the
never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many fountains do you
A
have?
few.
God damn! I
Couple
didn't know
pools,
that.
too.
Just two, Jesus.
Of course, Marcus would follow if Cleo is following.
I'm gonna find a chair. If there's not a chair, I'm just gonna sit on the fountain, like the outside. Try not to bleed into the inside of it.
You do hear footsteps coming down the stairs. Looks like Vicken's making her way. Did I miss a party?
Hello.
You, well, Bart's awake. We had a visitor friend stop by that was able to help his condition. Unfortunately, the room is a mess, so don't go in it right now.
Okay.
How are you this
Hi.
evening?
Here. I think that's probably the
This
best.
past week that since last, have I seen anything else happen to her further? Drawn to the garden or any other weird things that have happened in that time frame?
I'm gonna go ahead and say not necessarily weird things like being drawn to the garden. She has been an emotional wreck. Mourning the loss of her sire. Her demeanor has changed slowly. She's gone through it.
Okay. We're waiting right now for Catherine to arrive, so
Okay.
She'll be here soon. Now that Bart's awake, we can go over everything that's happened with her.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So do you want me down here?
Yes, please.
Okay. And she'll kind of like step in with y'all closer.
So, what do we need to talk about?
I guess, and I'll look at Cleo, clearing the air between all of us.
Yeah. I know a lot has happened, and we all have gone through a lot, and we have all done things, and I'm not saying that all of this negates any of that or gets rid of any of the hurt and the grieving that we are all still going through, but we are all still here, and we still have each other, and we almost lost one of us, and I hope that puts things into perspective. We were really worried about you, Bart, both of us.
I appreciate that. You got anything, Aries?
Well, rightfully, I feel that you've been holding what I had to do to Tara against me.
You want the truth about that?
Sure.
Because honestly, I'm hurt, I'm tired, and I kind of don't care anymore. I'm not even mad that you did that. Being real with all of you, I have the same deal with Freya. If she ever gets out of line, I drink her and that's it. You know why I've been really hateful towards you, I guess? Distant? Really to both of you, I guess.
Enlighten me.
Because of how badly I failed. Both of you. It's more of self-hate, really. Because I made a promise to Frey before she left that I would try my best to keep our family together. I failed that. Honestly, that's just par for the course, I guess. That I just keep failing at everything I do. I've slowly come to accept that I just can't do anything right. And honestly, where I have a lot of own personal issues about abandonment, seeing you go off with Vic, and I don't even care that you hooked up with Vic, and like I've done worse. Like we're all kindred, so that's whatever. Cleo, you got with Marcus and the Giovanni, so you leaving. Like everyone does, they leave me, but I'm slowly get to the point of being okay with that, I guess. Or maybe I'm just at the point where I'm in so much pain I don't really care, but...
You didn't fail. This was all stuff that I set in motion. I'm the one that fucked up the ritual and sent us the year ahead. Tara was along during that time. Things happened that we had no ability to stop. And afterwards, no ability to fix.
I'm gonna let you in on my mindset towards that. Granted, once again, I put a lot more of my hate on you because I like to lash out, but I view that as all of my own failing, because I am the most experienced kindred here. And we'll look at Cleo. That is not mean to offend you. And we'll look at Marcus and Vic, and all are just bystanders. But I am supposed to be the one protecting y'all, and hopefully leading you all down the right path, and I've failed that. And granted, it's not fair that I lashed out at both of you. There's a hole in my chest right now, so sorry.
Yeah, it's right there. There's a couple of them.
Yeah, that's not good.
Actually.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, that's what it's been. Just self-hate. And joining up with Catherine and her little cult has been a weird extension of that, which that has been interesting. I don't hate you, Arius. I don't. And I don't blame y'all for leaving, either of you.
Wasn't leaving you.
That's just how I felt, like you were getting more distant, and no offense to you, Cleo, when you were talking about, hey, we need to stick together, you're, while saying that, were being pretty distant yourself. Granted,
I didn't think you wanted me to be around you after what I did. Yeah, I was trying to give you some distance.
Distance was probably good, because I would have lashed out at you hard. So, yeah.
You know what the mindset feels like, though. I haven't succeeded very well myself.
Add about 10 years to that.
See how things go.
Hopefully better.
I would like to move forward to give Bart a hug if he would let me.
Just give me, don't...
Be tender.
Yeah, don't touch the parts where Testament hit me.
All
By the
right.
way, I'm sorry for calling you Wink Kindred.
No, you're not wrong.
It's just I have a lot of history Testament, and that's where that came out.
I understand, but I'm glad you're here, and I would do it again. And I'm gonna hug him, and if I may, I would like to use Valorant
Okay.
while I'm hugging him.
Okay.
That is
shit.
a rouse check. So let's see how that goes. Okay, I do not get hungrier. And then it is intelligence and fortitude against difficulty 2.
Yeah, it's superficial, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I had to think about that in my head.
Okay. Hopefully this goes well.
People in chat are loving me. I'm sorry.
Give a Bart emotional speech.
It's mostly towards my hat. People love the hat more than me.
I have
like
5
that.
successes.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So, remind me, once again, that heals how much?
I believe it is typically the the difference between the difficulty, what is it? The median, something like that? No, equal to margin. That's what it
Okay.
was.
So, and you said 5.
Correct.
So, what, 3 superficial?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was about to say. I was mathing in my head.
Oh, you have some really good hugs there, Cleo. Oh, I'll lean into it a little bit, just because it feels really good.
That's fine.
Oh.
I'll let him do that.
I don't know if you want to get on this hug, Arius.
I'm not a hugger.
How about a fist bump?
That'll do.
Alright,
Family?
well, is that a camera?
Are we family again?
Yeah, we're family again. Hold on, we're getting this. Do it.
Oh. Point.
There we go. It's in camera.